Let's continue our slog through the Ottoman territory. We have Constantinople. We've pretty much secured the control of it. We have a navy that we're bringing in to hunt theirs. What province was that just now? Bahiria. Oh no, that's not what it was. Saba. Okay, that I know is in Tunis. Or formerly Tunis. Alright. Colonies are finished again. So where is the big Ottoman navy? There it is. The Dutch fleet is moving in to engage. You're dumb. Fine. We'll arrive on the 11th of August. We'll arrive on the 8th. They didn't like that. They're going to Jaffa. Okay. Let's work on re-occupying stuff. Okay. Split each army of this in half. Have these guys start moving. Let's keep occupying my shit. And let's move our heavies away from here for a second. I want to see if I can lure the Ottoman fleet out. If not, we're going to go to Jaffa and do it. Very close. Very close to having all the shit reoccupied. Okay. Force march to Jaffa. Ottomans are trying to re-siege Sham. Which is fine, they can do that. But my hope is that by doing what we're about to do, we will end the Ottoman naval supremacy in the Mediterranean. We are at 100% power projection. They just want the siege of Sham. That's fine. Because taking war scores about halfway to max. And there's more Ottoman particularists. Great. And it's a large stack, too. And they rose up in Constantinople, of course, or those are peasants. There go their heavies. Ottoman flagship sunk. Good riddance. We're losing some of our heavies and galleys. Tatooine is converted. And we just sank a bunch of them. Let's have our heavies go into Jaffa. And I'm sorry, I want to sink the majority of the Ottoman fleet. Kano's converted. Oh, whoa, we have to, oh yeah, they retook Sham. Okay. Sada's taken. They will arrive on the 5th, we'll arrive on the 4th. I don't want to arrive on the 4th. There we go. And let the galleys engage first. Alright, you know what? I don't feel like sieging down Sham again, so we're good. See if we can piece the Ottomans out for this now. Okay, 53%. And we've even spawned some separatists up in Serbia and Wallachia. Maybe I should try to turn Constantinople over to Austria. I could do that, actually. Show me islands, because the Ottomans might have some stuff that I want. Is that part of my claims? No. Coalition might form from the Ottomans, yeah. Okay. That'll be 75 overextension. Let's say I turned this stuff over to Austria. That's a definite no. Okay, let's try that again. Now we'll go look at islands that we can take. Maybe. Actually connecting up Austria's land. And then look at islands. 82 is too much. Anything worth one? Nope. 80 is exactly how much it's going to take to get all that land. I am okay with this, actually. Yep, 80% war score. Send that away. All of this is going to Austria. Constantinople, Cairo goes to me, Edirne goes to Austria. Silistri, and sure. So now the Ottomans are unlikely to be able to go after these separatists, I think. I don't see any troops over there. They do have... Did we destroy all of their transports? The Ottomans do have 20 transports. But the rebels are actually... I mean, I guess they could transport multiple stacks over there. I don't know, that seems like it's pretty successful to me. On the other hand, I need to do this. So, Benghazi, I think it's Egyptian. All this stuff is Egyptian. And the Mamluks still have cores on it. So, yeah, we're going to transfer most of this stuff to the Mamluks. And the reason why I took it for myself first is because it will lower their liberty desire. Tirana? Yep. Ras Gharib. Qusair. Minya. Manfalut. Karga. Isna. don't know if as one is... Okay, it was one of their cores, so that's fine. No, I don't want to grant that. Benghazi, though, it is Egyptian. I think I already looked at that, but I just wanted to make sure. Bardia. Buhera. Algarbia. And Atfi. And just like that, the Ottomans have all of their land back, or the Mamluks have all of their land back. Or not all of it, but enough of it that I'd say that they should be good. Let's get a royal marriage. No? Just a little attitude. Oh, that'll go away at the end of the month. Need to move my troops around as well. No diplomats to send. Lost a military leader. There we go. And it looks like Tangiers, Tangiers development just went up from the colonists that we sent. We didn't take any land ourselves in that. Everything that we took, we gave to the Ottoman, or I keep wanting to call them the Ottomans for whatever reason. I vassalized the Ottomans, that would be awesome, but such an act is beyond the scope of this campaign. These guys are going back to Lisbon. And now that I think about it, I don't think these guys are going back to Lisbon. They're staying in this area, actually, because of the possible revolts that might happen. Not just possible, but probable. Because there's a bunch of Sunni land here. And I will need to defend it while the Mamluks hopefully convert it, because they have religious ideas. I think I'm also going to... They haven't even accorded Sinai yet. Okay. Still, most of this stuff is their core already. So they don't have separatism. We need to rebuild our fleets. Eventually. Don't know when we will, because I don't know if we'll ever need them again. Alright, time to turn our attention on the rest of Africa. Again, tariffs on tea. Mamluks, we have... Okay, right. Portuguese, Brazil, their liberty desire is already pretty high. Oh, it went down, it looks like. Tax it. We're only 2 over the force limit right now. We'll probably have to go a little bit more over the force limit. And by the way, I can bring these ships back up to join with the others. I will want to build a fort in Sinai, just in case we do end up at war with the Ottomans again. I don't know if that will be a thing. We'll have to see. Our natural scientist died. That sucks. Enlightenment is embraced in Lisbon. Take our first Age of Revolutions idea, or not idea, power. Napoleonic warfare sounds good. Forced march costing no power sounds good as well. Global naval engagement would be huge, I think, for us especially. Ignore coring distance. Same continent subjects. We don't have any same continent subjects, I think. I don't think the Mamluks even count for us. Liberty desire from subject development would be huge. I'm going to go with ignore coring distance. Because finally, we can do that. It's gone! No more alerts about an uncored province in the middle of South America that we took because it was 18 development, because this wasn't El Dorado, this was Sierra de la Plata. Right. We have El Dorado over here. Yes. Yep. Oh, that was an ordeal. All this time. Wait. Where do we have a reformed province? Do we have a reformed province? No. How close are we to annexing Holland? Not very. Quarter of the way there. Ottoman separatists and the Mamluk. Wait. So, despite them having a core, they do have separatism. No, they don't. But I don't understand. Alright, whatever. That's fine, I guess. We'll take some extra national unrest, despite us not being able to upgrade the advisor. Or promote. Is that what it was? Yeah, promote. Still, the Ottomans can slander my merchants when we have a truce. We have 100 power projection. Offer of knowledge sharing. Nope. Do the Mamluk... What's the Mamluk's trust of us? I think I heard that influencing nation increases trust. Their trust of us changes by 5. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Just because that's money for us and monarch power for them, which I think they'll get in military. They are actually a republic. Effectively a merchant republic, I think. But still. They do have a little bit of power in the Gulf of Aden. only 2%. Meanwhile, we do have 14,000 ducats to play with. Let's continue our stock exchange unnecessary spam. We've almost got stock exchanges everywhere. Is Kaffa still our dynasty? They are. We have our dynasty on 4 nations right now. Adran, if I declared war on you right now, which I doubt I'll be able to, but let's see. Would any of your allies disavow your alliance? No. Spain would come in, though. And they still end up having all this land in India. Despite what I thought that was them inevitably losing their wars. So Adran is allied with Harar and Yemen. That's essentially us going to war with the rest of the Middle East that isn't the Ottomans. I guess the Timurids. We're not going to war with the Timurids anytime soon, I think. But, okay, and it looks like the Ottomans are going to handle their rebels pretty handily. What's the unrest down here look like? Okay. Air and Mali still no allies? Good. We have no overextension. It looks like a war waiting to happen. Congo, they're allied with Kaffa. I need to declare war on Adran before that happens. Or before we go to war with the Congo. Because the Congo and Kaffa war, I think, needs to happen at the same time. Just my opinion. Might have to declare war on the Ottomans again, but no. Right now, no plans to do that. Who's Bengal allied with? I need to go to war with them at some point. Malacca and Delhi? Delhi wouldn't come in. Malacca would. But Malacca's weak, so I feel like Delhi or Bengal is the way to go. And who else is Malacca allied with? They're a tributary of China, so not going to happen for a co-belligerent, but we are going to declare war on them right now. Delhi will not come to help them. I need to bring my heavies and a bunch of transports over, I think. We just came out of a war and we are still really low on manpower. How does Spain feel about me right now? Oh, yes. Spain will come in if I do that. I mean, I don't know if I'll use Spain ever for any other war. I mean, maybe against France. Calling in Austria and Spain into that war would be fun. Is France at war right now? They are. Majapahit and Brunei. So, in other words, maybe their armies are all over here. They're actually losing against Majapahit, so maybe their armies aren't all over here. I have to think about this. When else would both Spain and Austria be willing to fight against France for me? Of course, I do compromise one of my other alliances by doing this. Hey, Brittany, break your alliance with France. No? Damn, that's so close too. Why not? Trust towards France. Relative strength. Trust towards Portugal. Ah, so close. Diplo rep. Have we gotten our Diplo rep back yet? Apparently, yes. Wait a minute. Influence nation. Wait for them to... Wait for my diplomat, or wait for them to be able to be diplomacied with again. Still no? Really? Relative strength of alliances. Trust towards France. Distance between borders. Brittany, my god. It's not annoying at all. And why wouldn't the Papal State come join us against France? Probably attitude towards enemies. Does not owe me 10 favors. They would if they did owe me 10 favors. End of this year. Okay, I need to keep that in the back of my mind. But for now, Adran. Probably. Yemen and Harar. Harar is allied with both Yemen and Adran, and Yemen is allied with both. So all just co-belligerent everyone. This one, the Mamluks will actually help me in. And at the same time, I don't want to declare this war yet. Because I need a fort here. Or 2 development here. So let's go 54 from Diplo and some from base tax. Gives me the ability to build a fort here. Still in the process of being cored. They don't have any forts down here, which is going to suck. I can build a fort for them. And end of this month. Let's take the last offensive idea. Finally take a admin policy, hopefully. We can. Missionary strength versus heretics, which we will need soon. Relatively speaking, because Holland should be... We are using 6 Diplo points every month to integrate Holland. And I want to fortify the march and have them build a fort in Isna. Where would be the best place to put it? I think Isna is probably the best one. Of course, that's only a castle. Isna and... Rosgareb. So that'll, in time, I think, prevent when we do go to war with Yemen, it'll prevent them from going up there for a little bit at least and being as annoying. Meanwhile, when we declare war on them, we're going to have basically armies coming in from every single angle except for from the east, and we'll have a fort there. Like that idea. War on Mali, 137% war score. 101 on air. We have to declare war on Great Britain as well, eventually. Austria and Spain both come into the alliance on that, though. What is their subjects' liberty desires? 38.6? Wait. Majapahit is occupying French Columbia. Okay. All stuff to keep in mind. Dahomey separatists are decreasing. Ndongan separatists, same. Colonian separatist, Tunisian, Ottoman. Gadames and Gafsa. It's because they are both being converted right now? No. Oh, they're... okay. They are both Sunni still. That'll solve that. Colonian separatists are in my subject. Everything's good. We can declare war on... I think we can safely declare war on Mali. And or air. I think I'm going to go with air first. No, Mali has more war score costs, so let's go with them. And I think funneling them west would make things easier than east. At least from what I can tell. We will have 2 auxiliary armies that can come in and occupy stuff from the north and south east. Spain, really? You better have a plan for this, Spain. I mean, you do have your armies right there, so okay. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. Go for it. The Timurids' army is weak, actually. Alright, well. We will declare the war on Mali in the next episode after we get all of these troops moved into position. I think I'm going to possibly split up this army. But, yeah, that's to come.